grow soul and core, and I credit the Ukraine for a lot of that growth. You all are one of our top markets, fastest growing markets, because I believe you are dedicated to your community, to healthcare, to your families, and to your friends. Because of the passion that you have for your lives and the others in your lives, you've been able to share the science behind a lot of the seed-based nutrition products that are in our actual product that we launch. See, when you guys get a packet of soul or core, you are putting into your bodies, as we discussed, something very healthy. So you're taking an environment that may have been exposed to a lot of negative and positive things, but overall is being broken down daily by toxins in the environment, by the food you eat, by the air, water, and land, which can be toxic. You're taking a product, you're putting it into your bodies to clean your body and to make your body more productive and more healthy so that you can live a better life. Because of the passion that the people of Ukraine have for your country and for the people in this country, you are growing this very quickly and very fast. So thank you. Thank you. So I get lots of emails and text and requests from the Ukraine for articles and for information on certification, on GMO approval, to make sure that you guys have what you need. So your leaders are constantly emailing and texting and calling me, requesting more and more information. Your country is very dedicated to the science behind these products. So, on my way here, I brought a bunch of proof behind your products to leave with you that will be translated, and you all will be able to have information and research and data behind the ingredients in the products of soul and core, as well as the new products that we will be launching this week. The new products are called Pure, which is a prebiotic and a probiotic with 2 flavors. We have a lemon lime flavor and a fruit punch flavor. And we are working diligently to get this product into the Ukraine so that it's certified, and that won't take us long. The product is done. As soon as the certification is complete, it will be shipped to the Ukraine, so you all have it to sell in your starter packs and you have to release in Ukraine. So the second thing we will be talking about in these meetings is a product called Mune. And Mune is a chewable type of vitamin candy, like a taffy, that you will be able to chew. You can give to children, you can give to the elderly, and it has all the vitamins and minerals in there that will go into the system and build your immune system. That's the second thing we'll be launching during this meeting. We only have samples of that product. We were not able to bring those to the Ukraine. You will have that product, we anticipate, by early fall, probably September or October, but we're going to go ahead and launch the science and the information behind it now and apply for certification so that the Ukraine is ready. The third thing that we are launching during this meeting is the Seed Science Organization. We've been talking about this for a year. You guys know that what I really believe in and what I want for you all and for the rest of the RAIN community is the research the data. I want this product to be able to be brought into doctors' offices. I want governments and insurance companies to be able to pay because we are able to prove that our products are improving the quality and cost of overall health care per a disease or per a diagnosis. My dream is to take these products and instead of a doctor always prescribing a pharmaceutical pill, we will be able to develop wellness and prevention centers where we will provide the supplements and nutrients to people in the community and to patients so that they don't get sick. So we do support their immune system. So we do support their intestines, their brains, their hearts, and their overall body. To do that, we have to have databases and search engines that are translated into over 40 countries. To do that effectively so that the rest of the world will listen to us, we have to have a separate organization that we lead and that we empower, and where we are able to go into doctors' offices, and we are members, but we also ask doctors, nurses, and CEOs of hospitals and provider groups to join our organization. Because that's how the medical community works. They don't always care that we come in and we have a product that we say it works. They want the data, they want the research, and they want the information. So we've been working for a year, and now we are ready to launch it tomorrow. We will be launching it with this group and in the 40 countries. When we launch the society, it will be separate from RAIN, but we will be reviewing the RAIN products as our first project. There will be committees and leadership, and I am inviting everyone to join the organization and to help us lead this, pilot it, and then roll it out to the healthcare community. I will be leaning on the leadership in each country to help us roll this out. There will be a referral fee system, but it will be separate from RAIN. So you can look at it as a business that works as a partner to RAIN, but is separate from RAIN. Does that make sense? Yes. We will go into this and talk about this for about an hour tomorrow. But this is an opportunity for you to walk into a doctor's office as a healthcare professional. So it's very, very exciting. We will be able to collect data on this database, and also you will have a search engine so that when you go in and talk to a doctor or a customer or even with your own family, if you look up a seed-based product, it will tell you the good and the bad about that product. It will tell you the safety issues of the product. It will tell you the efficacy of the product. It will tell you, for example, if black raspberry works for breast cancer. It'll be able to tell you if black raspberry can cause constipation, for example. What product do we have that has raspberry in it? Core. I'm sorry, Sol. Did I say core? Sorry, Sol. I saw your face, I thought I just said something wrong. So when someone has constipation, this is one of the things it could cause. The database will show that. We decided when we launched this search engine database for you all so that you have this information, that we're going to do it in steps. So at launch, you will be able to see the search engine and the IT platform, but every week you go on there, you will get more and more information, and you will be able to grow your information library for your doctors. It also will be able to be translated into Ukraine so that I don't have to translate it, it will translate it for you. Is this something that you guys want and you're excited about? I'm listening for the translation, I can hear. So that's what we're going to be doing today and tomorrow. So let me give you a brief overview about what is happening in corporate office besides launching 2 products in a new society. We have, at the RAIN office, gone through many changes, as I'm sure you're aware. We had new leadership that came in. We had some people that left. What we've done is we've stepped back, we've reorganized, and we are launching things and rolling things out in 40 countries with the intention of being a strong, stable company. To do that, we did have to go through some changes. I'm asking the leadership of this company and this country to stand beside RAIN as we go through these changes. Not because of me, I'd like you to stay because of me, but because of the products. I had the privilege of having dinner with Marina and Victor and having many discussions about the products and about the company. And the conclusion of our discussion was this: there is not another company like RAIN that has these products. I can't tell you all how many times I get a phone call from another company, pharmaceutical companies, biotech companies, healthcare companies, MLM companies. Why are you at RAIN? Why are you staying at RAIN? Will you leave RAIN? I'm staying at RAIN for 2 reasons, and I'm standing behind RAIN for 2 reasons. Number 1, the people that I've met and who I've grown to love. And that's true. Number 2, the products. I am used to working in companies like Pfizer and Merck, Biogen, your top pharmaceutical companies. I have not seen products as good as these products. Let me tell you why. Every product I've worked on that I take through the FDA to be approved in the United States has to have an efficacy rate of about 40%. So if I work on a product to cure cancer or help breast cancer or prostate cancer, it has to have the efficacy of 40%. Do you know what placebo is? About 40%. Then, if you look at the back of those drugs, you see all the safety concerns. There's a lot. Can cause a heart attack, can cause death, can make you stop breathing. I'll use an example. I worked on a product for depression. Do you know what one of the top safety concerns of that product is? Suicide. So I worked on a product for a pharmaceutical company that helped cure or help depression. But what's our number 1 side effect and safety issue? Suicide or homicide. So how do I feel? Not great. When you take a packet of Sol, do you know what safety concerns, as the clinical science officer of this company, do you know what I worry about? Maybe someone has a rash. Maybe someone can't use the bathroom as quickly. That's okay. Because you know what the benefits of that packet are? If you look at the ingredients in that packet of Sol, your efficacy rate of black cumin seed alone, without the other ingredients, in some studies, that efficacy for cancer, for heart disease, for depression, is up to 80%. That's what the studies showed. Those are some of the studies I'm leaving. So if I know that's what the research is showing behind some of those ingredients, how can I not love that product? If you said to me, well then why do people use a pharmaceutical product instead of salt for depression? My answer is pharmaceutical companies have a lot of money to spend on sales, marketing, and research. They have more money than an MLM or direct sales company. But here's what they don't have. They do not have people like you dedicated to getting this information out there and really making sure that people understand why they need these products. So for me, when people ask me, when we have discussions, how's Rain doing? Where is Rain going to go? My answer is it all depends on us and the products. And I know 100% with working with you all that if we take these products and we refuse to quit and we lead no matter what happens and we depend on each other, we can make more of an impact than you could make or we can make with a pill that a doctor prescribes. See, you guys are not all doctors. You guys are not all scientists. But I want to make sure that you understand before I leave here on Sunday that what you do for people is just as important and just as needed as a doctor when a patient goes to their office. What makes you think you cannot be just as educated about these products and other supplements as a doctor? Do you all think I'm smarter than you? Because I'm not. No. I studied and went to school for a long time, and I have some initials behind my name. The most famous, brilliant, successful businessmen usually did not go to college. I wish I had the money Steve Jobs had or Gates has. I don't. I wish I had the ability to impact as many people as they impacted, but I don't. But guess what? You all do. And together, we can impact even more people. And you might say, Christina, it's just a packet of Soul. It's just a packet of Core. And what I'm telling you today is it's not just a packet. It's something that you're putting into your bodies that has the ability to affect your body in such a positive way that, yes, it does make a difference against cancer. Yes, it does make a difference when people are depressed. And we're going to have a database that's going to show a ton of research which proves per a diagnosis, so per a disease, how much this helps. But the research articles that we have and all the prior research behind these ingredients show that in a lab and outside of a lab, it is able to make those impacts. And not just against certain types of cancer, not just against certain types of depression, but against a lot of diseases. What we're adding to what you guys have are prebiotics and probiotics that are able to actually go into your system and support what Soul and Core are doing. So the products that we're adding in the next couple of days are products that you will need to take with the Soul and the Core. I know you're gonna ask, when do I take it? How many times a day do I take it? And we'll talk about that later tonight. So that's what we've been working on, is making sure that we put all of this together, cleaning up the corporate office, bringing in new leadership. I'll introduce one of the new leaders that's working with me on the International Seed Nutrition Society either tonight or tomorrow. Some of you have met Jeremy Breedlove, and he is one of the individuals that has worked with me on the Seed Society, as well as some of the other leadership platforms that we will be providing to you all so that we can bring these products into healthcare centers and into corporations. Again, another dream of the companies and another dream of mine is that we're able to bring these products into companies where all the employees of that company can take a nutritional supplement like Sol and Core, and that they can have a better quality of life so that they can miss less work, they can be happier, and they can work more effectively. The Seed Science platform and the IT platform we will provide to you in the next couple of days will allow for you guys to go in to different companies and different healthcare settings and provide that platform. That gives you the tools to have a wellness center or a wellness platform where you're the professional and you're providing everyone with the information. You won't need me then. Thankfully, I'll still be working in the lab creating more products for you guys and for us, but you won't need Christina Cook because you will become the expert. Part of the platform will also give certification, so the more certification you get, the more diplomas you get from the society, the more educated you will be as a seed nutrition specialist and expert. At first, when we rolled this out, we were not going to roll this out to everyone. Our platform was going to be for doctors, nurses, healthcare professionals. Dr. Diaz and Dr. Cather and myself met, and we met with other doctors in the United States and internationally. The conclusion was there has never been a society that's been built successfully without business professionals really being the engine and the driver behind it. Because of this, we are coming to you to launch this with us so that you will roll this out to your customers, to your friends and family, and to the doctors in this community. When this is launched, you will have some basic information behind Pure and Mune, your two new products, and Sol and Core. You also will be able to see information around Form and the facial products of Reverie. Even if you do not have all these products right now in your country, just so you guys know, you will have access to this. That way, when the products are certified and brought into this country, you will have the information. It's kind of like a pre-sale. You will be able to convince people why this is important for their bodies, what the research shows, and why they should use it. So that's the platform we will be discussing today and tomorrow. And we also will be discussing some of the patents that we had last year and some of the patents that we're going to have next year. So last year and this year, I think you guys know that we had over 12 patents. Actually, I think a total of 17 that were submitted, of everything around creating an IT platform like we're discussing, to detoxification of the cell, to anti-aging of the cell, to the ability to create a DNA testing platform where you can test your DNA and see what is going on in your bodies and then have the right supplements. We did a soft launch of the DNA testing last year and it was not successful. We brought in another company to help us, and again, here's what the leadership of RAIN decided. We are not going to launch the DNA testing through RAIN. We are not going to use another company. Instead, we're going to launch the DNA testing through the society. We will have other products in the society that you guys will lead, that you will launch as well alongside the RAIN products. The DNA testing will be able to tell your bodies what nutrients you need, what toxins you have, and what you need to get rid of. It will also be able to tell you through a different test what kind of drugs and products your body will metabolize. We decided that as we launched this, we would not just use United States technology. Instead, we would lean on the leadership of each country to bring in different formulas, different products, different testing, so that we can help you guys promote what science and technology you want and you want to use in your country. That way, the Seed Society is not just a United States society, but it's a society that will be used in every country with the things that you have in this country that you want your doctors and your patients and your customers to use, as well as other countries like the United States or England or Asia, where they have different technologies. That way we're able to offer everyone a way to be tested, a way to look at healthcare that is from 40 different countries and not just a couple of countries. So that platform will be relaunched, and along with the testing and the results, again, we will be tracking the data and tracking the information. So we will again talk more about that later in the week. But I want to leave you guys with this. The summary of what we really have been working on and what we're trying to do and bring to the Ukraine is the ability to keep cleaning out your bodies. I just had lunch with some amazing leaders and amazing people from Ukraine, from your company. And I had so much I wanted to say, and I didn't have a translator. But what I was trying to say at lunch was this: I wanted pictures of their family. I wanted pictures of their family because I have a family. I have 4 children. One is graduating from college, one is graduating from high school, and 2 are in middle school. And I'm getting married. So Jeremy is... that will be my children, and vice versa. He has a son that's 10, Luke, and then he has a daughter that's 18. And Jeremy is a very successful businessman in my country who works with insurance companies and credit card companies and oil companies, and is able to bring some ability to RAIN and to the things I'm doing to really grow my passion for healthcare. A little personal story I have not shared with people. When I first met Jeremy and he asked me to marry him, he asked me to stay home. He did not want me to work anymore. And he said that he needed me to go to business dinners and meetings with him, and I said, I need you to go with me. He did not understand the vision and the passion that we have for healthcare at that time. However, Jeremy had a heart attack a year ago. When he had that heart attack, he almost died. We started talking about these products and what they do, and I started sharing information with Jeremy. Through that discussion and dialogue, he agreed to help me with my passion to help healthcare, to help people. So I'm very blessed to be able to be joined by someone that is now on TV. He now shares this passion for his family, for our family, for you all. So when I came to the Ukraine to see you all and I asked for pictures of your families, it's because I want to keep those pictures. I want to know your families and your children, because then this matters even more to me. If I leave a country and that is not on my mind, I just think about my country and my family. The truth is, when I came to the Ukraine, I met the most amazing people that were so kind and so good that it took my heart. I want to be able to do this journey with you and help your families. This country was exposed to nuclear waste and destruction years ago. The problem is, when the country was exposed, the land, air, and water was exposed, and then the people were exposed to toxins. There's a lot to do here, and a lot we need to accomplish. I ask for pictures of your family because when I go home, I want to always remember what we need to do here together for your daughters, your sons, your mothers, and your grandchildren. You guys need to detox your bodies, and what I'm dedicated to in the lab is detoxification, because I know how important it is to detox your cell and supplement. So I'm dedicated to you, and that's why I'm here. I requested to come to the Ukraine for this launch instead of staying in the United States or going anywhere else. I believe in your country. I believe in the people. I have a family like you, but the reason I'm here is to help us grow this together. So I look forward to this evening and tomorrow. Thank you.